Hello everyone and welcome to today's lesson. My name is Mr. Lim KH and today I'll be going through a P6 Math SA1 paper from 2018 Rosyth Primary. Let's start off with the paper 1 MCQ section. Okay, question 1. Round off 50.242 to the nearest hundredth. Okay, so in this case, we're gonna look at the digit in the hundredth placing, which is the second decimal place, right? Okay, so behind is a 2. So to round this off, it's gonna become 50.24. Okay, the answer will be number 3. Question 2, find the sum of common factors of 8 and 12. Okay, so let's list down the factors of 8. 1 times 8, 2 times 4. Okay, there won't be anything else. Factors of 12, 1 times 12, 2 times 6, 3 times 4. It's nothing else, right? So the common factors are 1, 2, okay, and 4, which means that 1 plus 2 plus 4 is equals to 7. The answer is number 2. Okay, 1 plus 2 plus 4 is equals to 7. Question 3. There are 60 members in the choir, 28 of them are boys. What is the ratio of the number of girls to the number of boys? Okay, so there are 28 boys, right? Okay, which means that the girls will be 60 minus 28 is gonna give you 32. Okay, so 32 will be equal to girls. Okay, the question wants you to find the ratio of the number of girls to the number of boys, right? So girls is to boys will be 32 is to 28. Okay, change it to the simplest form slowly. First, I will divide by 2, which will give me a 16 is to 14. Okay, continue to divide by small numbers. Don't need to divide it by very big numbers. Okay, 8 is to 7. So the answer is number 3. Question 4. Which one of the following readings is closest to the one shown on the weighing scale below? Okay, so we got to figure out certain stuff. This is 20. So there are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 divisions. Okay, so this one in the middle, this one is the middle one, which is 21. Okay, so this one in the middle of the middle, this will be 20.5. Okay, we can see that the arrow is pointing slightly like over 20.5, which means that it's got to be bigger than 20.5, right? Okay, which means that the only option that is bigger than 20.5 will be 20.6. Answer will be number 3. Question 5. Erwin drove for 150 minutes. Okay, to reach his workplace at 2:30 p.m. At what time did he start driving? Okay, 150 minutes. So we're gonna work backwards, right? So 2:30 to 1:30, that is 60 minutes. Okay, to 12:30, that is another 60 minutes. Okay, so now total will be 120. We are short of another 30 minutes, right? Which means it is 12. Okay, another 30 minutes. Okay, but is it 12 a.m. or 12 p.m.? Okay, this got to be p.m., right? Because all the way it is all p.m., p.m. And this is also p.m. Okay, so the question will be the answer will be number 2. Okay, question 6. Harry had $5x. His father gave him $3x, and he bought a storybook for $14. Okay, how much money had he left? Okay, so the first thing we need to do is find the total amount of money, which is 5x plus 3x. Okay, that will be equal to $8x. So since he bought a storybook for $14, then it will be 8x minus 14. Okay, 8x minus 14, the answer will be number 4. Question 7, in the figure below, AB is a straight line, so AB is over here, straight line. Okay, BOD is 67, we have 67. Angle COD is 125 over here. Okay, find angle AOC. Okay, AOC will be this tiny angle over here. Okay, so the first step is we need to use 125 plus 67. Okay, this one will give me a 192 degree. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, then the next thing we got to notice is the angle from here to here is 180 degree, right? Okay, so what you need to do is you need to use 192 minus 180. Okay, that will give you 12 degree, and 12 degree is the answer. Okay, the answer is number 1. Okay, question 8. Which statement about the rhombus is not true? Okay, is angle A equals to angle B? Yes, because these two sides are parallel, so this is the alternate angle. Is angle B equals to angle C? Yes. Okay, the diagonal of a rhombus will cut these two angles cut the angle over here into two equal angles. Okay, angle A plus B plus D is 180 degree. Okay, A plus B plus C. A plus B plus C is 180. That sounds wrong. Okay, we check the last one. A plus A plus B plus D. A plus B plus D is correct. Okay, because over here this is also like angle A. Okay, so A plus B plus D, it is the total angles in a triangle, which is 180. Which means that number 4 is probably the one that is wrong. Okay, angle A plus B plus C plus D is 180. Okay, this is wrong, and the answer will be number 4. Question 9. The table below shows the English test score obtained by a pupil. So test 1, 20, and test 2, 25. We find the percentage increase in his score. Okay, so to find the percentage increase, we need to find what is the increase first. The increase is 5 marks, right? Okay, so we need to use 5 over the original, which is the 20 marks. Okay, multiplied by 100. Do your reducing, this will be reduced to divide by 20, divide by 20. Okay, so 5 times 5 will give you 25%. Answer is number 3. Question 10. The figure below is not drawn to scale. It is made up of a square over here and 3 identical quadrants with a radius of 8 cm. Okay, this is 8 cm. Find the parameter of the figure in terms of pi. Okay, so I'm gonna write down the 8 cm, 8 cm, 8 and 8 first. Okay, and then we have to see that this is the length of the quadrant. So there's 1, there's 2, and there's 3, right? Okay, so this will cover the whole parameter of the figure. So I'm going to find the total parameter, or the total parameter of the curved parts first. Okay, the total curved parts will add up to become 3/4 of a circle. So 3/4 times pi times the diameter is 16, right? Okay, do my reducing, divide by 4, divide by 4. And that's going to give me a 4 times 3, which is a 12 pi. Okay, so this one is the curved parts. Okay, or the yellow lines. And then after that, I need to add 12 pi plus. How many are there? How many? 8? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 4 times 8 will be 32. Okay, so the answer is number 4, 12 pi plus 32. Question 11. Wati spends 3/5 of her monthly allowance on food. She spends 1/5 of the remainder on transport and saves the rest. Okay, what fraction of her monthly allowance does she save? Okay, so this kind of question is either you do the branching way or you can also do the model way. So maybe I will do the branching way first. Okay, 3/5 on food. And this is 2/5, which is the remainder. Okay, okay, and then from the remainder, okay, she spends 1/5 of the remainder. Okay, of the remainder on transport. Okay, and then saves the rest, which is 4/5 save, right? Okay, what fraction of a monthly allowance does she save? So in this case, if you want to find what she saved, you just trace it back to here and to here. Okay, so you're gonna use 2/5 times 4/5. Okay, there's nothing to reduce, so it will be 8/25. Okay, the answer will be number 3. Just gonna try and do the model drawing way also over here. Okay, so you have a bar and you try to you're gonna cut it into 5 parts. I'm gonna try to cut it into 5 parts. Okay, so 3/5 here to here is on food. Okay, then maybe I can use a different color for the here to here is the remainder. Okay, so for the remainder, I usually like to draw a separate block below. Here should be good enough. And then she spends 1/5 of the remainder, so you need to cut this into 5 blocks again. Okay, so I'm gonna shade this part. This is on the transport. Okay, and then this here to here is what she saved. Okay, so you can see that in order to make everything the same, this is 5 blocks and this is 2 blocks, right? So I need to times 2, which means that each one will need to be a 2 unit, and this will be a 5 unit, 5 unit. Okay, 2 unit, 2 unit, 2 unit, and 2 units. So it'll be 10, 10, right? 5 unit, 5 unit, okay, 5 unit. So you can see that the total is equals to 25 units, right? And what she saved will be 8 units over here. Okay, so the fraction of a monthly allowance that she saved will be also 8 out of 25. Question 12. In the figure, ACD is an isosceles triangle and BCD is a straight line. Okay, we need to find what is angle X over here. Okay, so in this question, you can first find what is this angle over here, and then after you found this angle over here using 180 minus 25 minus 38, and then after that you can use 180 minus this angle over here to find this angle over here, right? Okay, but there is a shortcut which you can use. Instead of doing it in 2 steps, okay, what you can do is you can find this angle, we call it the exterior angle of a triangle, by using this plus this. So 38 plus 25 is equal to 63 degrees. So this is for angle ACD. Now, in order to find angle X, I need to use 180 minus 63 times 2. Okay, it will be times 2, sorry. 180 minus 126, okay, which will give me a 54 degree. Okay, so the answer will be number 1. Question 13. 80 letters are arranged in the sequence as shown below. W-O-L-V-E-R-I-N-E, W-O-L-V-E-R-I-N-E. So you can see that the pattern is this, right? Wolverine, okay? And then followed by the next one. You can use a green color to highlight it so you can see it clearly. Okay, and so on. How many times does the letter E appear? So in each group, so the Wolverine is considered one group, there is 1 and 2, right? That's 2E, right? Okay, so the first thing that we need to do is we need to find out how many groups are there. We need to consider this as one group, okay, or one set. Some of your school use set. Okay, how many alphabets are there in Wolverine? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? Okay, so the first thing you need to do is you need to use 80 divided by 9. Okay, that will give you a 8 and a remainder of 8. Okay, you can do your long division over here. Actually, there's no need to do long division because minus 9 times 8 will give you minus 72. And then there will be a remainder of 8. Okay, so what does this 8 over tell you? It tells you that there are 8 groups. Okay, and then each group there are 2E, right? So the next step that you need to do will be to use 8 times 2. Okay, 16E. Okay, but there's a remainder of 8 over here, right? Okay, the remainder of 8 means that there is a remainder of 8 alphabet. So the remaining 8 alphabet will exclude the last E. Okay, so it means that you still need to do a 16 plus 1. Okay, so there are 17E. The answer is number 2. Question 14. Shikit has 3 strings of different lengths. The total length of the 3 strings measured 50 cm. When he doubled the length of the first string, half the second string, and increased the third string by 6 cm. Okay, the 3 strings became equal in length. Okay, usually the equal in length is something very important. Okay, what was the length of the third string at first? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw, let's say the first string, the second string, okay, and the third string. So I'm gonna let the first string be maybe like this. Okay, this is the original length. Okay, so what did he do at first? At first he doubled the length of the first string. So I'm gonna double and I'm gonna use a red color to represent the double, okay? And then after that, Okay, you halved the second string. So remember, after halving it, they became the same length, right? So I'm gonna cut into like this for the second string, and I'm gonna draw it become like that. Okay, so this is the original length of the second string, but this part over here was cut away. Okay, so we can realize that if I cut it into like this, then the there will be equal units. Okay, let's go to the third string. Okay, increase the third string by 6 cm, which means that I can let this be the original length of the third string. Okay, and then increase by another, it's going to be quite small, but let's try to squeeze it in 6 cm. Okay, okay, so now we need to try and find a 1 unit. Okay, so this is the original length. I'm going to let this be 1 unit. Okay, 1 unit, 1 unit, 1 unit, 1 unit. And this one, because it's not a 1 unit, I need to add a 6 cm to it, right? So the first step that you need to do is, okay, I'm gonna write another 1 unit here. You need to do a 50 plus 6, okay, which is a 56. And this 56 cm will be equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. Okay, it is not 6 units. Oh, okay, something is wrong over here. Okay, the third string is wrong because it is not equal length. Okay, so the third string, I'm gonna redraw it. It's gonna be something like this. And then after that, we need to add in a. So this is where the 6 cm is. Okay, because after that they all have equal length, right? The equal length is here, for example. Okay, so what's gonna happen is over here there is a 1 unit, 1 unit. Okay, that means there is a 2 unit here. This is also a 1 unit, but I'm not gonna write it down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which means that 7 unit is equals to 56 cm, and then 1 unit is equals to be 8 cm. Okay, so this is equals to 8 cm. Okay, so I need to find what was the length of the third string at first. So I'm gonna find what is 2 unit first. 16 cm, that means here to here is 16. Okay, then after that I'm gonna use 16 minus away the 6 cm here, which was added in, okay, to get a 10 cm. So question 14, the answer is number 2. Question 15, the figure below not drawn to scale is made up of triangles WXY. So WXY is this one, okay, and EHX is this. Okay, the unshaded area is 70 square cm. Find the shaded area of the FGX. Okay, so I need to find the area of this shaded part. Okay, so for this question, I'm gonna find the total area of these two triangles first. So I'm gonna write the working here. Area of triangle. Let's start with WXY. Okay, WXY is gonna be half times base, okay, times height. So we're gonna do the reducing. Cancel 1, cancel 9. So 9 times 6 will give me 54 square cm. Then next I'm gonna find triangle area of triangle EHX. Okay, EHX is half times 9 times 6. We are reducing, cancel 3, and then it's gonna give you a 9 times 3, which is 27 square cm. Okay, the next step I'm gonna use 54 plus 27. That is going to give me 81 cm square. Okay, so this includes the shaded area, which is overlapped twice. Okay, so now I'm gonna use 81 minus 70 first to give me 11 square cm. Okay, this is to remove the unshaded area. Okay, remove the unshaded. Okay, so the last step will be to use 11 divided by 2. Remember, because the shaded area, when I do it this way, there are 2 overlapping layers. Okay, 11 divided by 2 will give me 5.5 square cm. So the answer will be number 1. Question 16. Find the value of 48 plus 96 divided by 4 minus 2 times 16. Okay, so in this question, first we need to do the divide and the multiply. Okay, 96 divided by 4, you can do your working over here. It's gonna give you 24. Okay, so this is gonna become 48 plus 24. Okay, 16 times 2 will give you a 32. Same thing, if you're not very sure, do your working. Okay, so in this case, now you're left with a plus and minus, right? Remember to do it from left to right. Okay, 48 plus 24 will give you 4, 5, 6, 72. Okay, 72 minus 32. So 72 minus 32 will give you a 40. Question 17. In the figure below, AB is parallel to CD. Okay, find the value of angle X plus Y plus Z. Okay, so the total angles in a 4-sided figure will be 360, right? So I'm just gonna use 360 minus away the 120. That's gonna give me 240 degrees. Okay, so this is the answer for angle X plus Y plus Z. Okay, question 18. The ratio of the number of boys to the number of girls to the number of adults at a carnival is 2:3:5. So usually when I read this, I will just immediately write down the ratio of boys is to girls. To adult is 2:3:5. Okay, lay out your information, write it down so that it will register in your head. Okay, what percentage of the children okay, are girls? That means they want you to find girls, okay, over children. Okay, girls will be 3 units, total will be 5 units, right? Okay, so if you want to find the percentage, you just use 3/5 times 100. Okay, do your reducing, divided by 5, divided by 5. 20 times 3 will give you 60%. Okay, so the answer is 60%. Question 19. Find the perimeter of the semicircle. Okay, take pi to be 22/7. Okay, so the first step that you need to do is you need to find the circumference of the semicircle, right? That means this arc over here. I'm gonna use half times pi times d, which is 14. Okay, so do your reducing, divide by 2, divide by 2, divide by 7, divided by 7. Okay, once you do your reducing, then you're only left with 11 times 2, which is 22 centimeter. Okay, 22 plus 14, which is the bottom part, will give you a 36 cm. Okay, 36 cm will be the answer. Okay, question 20. The graph shows the marks Jane scored for each subject. For English, mathematics, mother tongue. Okay, the marks scored for science is equal to the average marks she scored for the other 3 subjects. Okay, so the marks that she scored for science is equal to the average marks she scored for the other 3 subjects. Draw the bar for science in the graph. Okay, so in this question, what you need to do is you need to add up all together and then divide by 3, right? Okay, but if you look closely in the graph, okay, actually this part over here, this part is 2 bars, right? Okay, you can actually fit it over here, and that will make everything the same. Okay, but not all questions can be done this way, so I'm gonna write down the marks. For English is 80. For mathematics will be 60, okay, 70. Mother tongue is 90. So I'm gonna do the working here. Okay, 80 plus 70 plus 90. Okay, that will give me 240. Okay, and then the last step will be to do 240 divided by 3. Okay, that will give me 80. So to draw the bar for science, it will be 80, that means until here. Okay, just complete it. I'm gonna shade it up so that you can see it clearly. Okay, we move on to question 21. Question 21 are 2 marks question. Okay, the average mass of 4 parcels is 1.6 kg. After 2 parcels with masses 1.3 kg and 1.04 kg are removed, what is the average mass of the remaining parcels? Okay, so the first step that we need to do is we need to use 1.6 times 4. Okay, we're gonna find the total. 1.6 times 4. It will give me a 6.4 kg. This one is the total of the 4 parcels. Okay, so I'm gonna use 1.3 plus 1.04 first. This will give me a 2.34. Okay, then the next step will be 6.4 minus 2.34. Okay, 6.4 minus 2.34. Okay, this will give me 0.6, and then this will give me a 4. Okay, 4.06, and then after that 4.06 divided by 2 to find the average, right, will give me 2.03. Okay, so this will be the answer of the average mass of the remaining parcels. Question 22. At Rosyth Cafe, Wei Hun paid $12 for 2 cups of coffee and 1 cup of tea. The cost of each cup of coffee was 2/3 the cost of each cup of coffee. Okay, how much did each cup of coffee cost? Okay, so from this sentence itself, it says that the cost of each cup was 2/3 the cost of each coffee, right? So this one you should know that it means that the 2 units is referring to the tea, okay, and the 3 units referring to the coffee. So we know that the tea is equal to the cost of each tea, okay, is equals to 2 units, and then coffee, okay, is equals to 3 units. So 2 cups of coffee will be equal to 6 units, right? And 1 cup of tea. That means $12, okay, is equals to 2 coffee, okay, plus 1 tea, right? Okay, which is 6 units plus 2 unit. Okay, so $12 is equals to 8 unit. Okay, so I want to find what is 1 unit. 1 unit is basically $12 divided by 8. And how much did each cup of coffee cost? So coffee cost 3 units, right? Okay, so I'm gonna change this to simplest form first. Divided by 4. Okay, divided by 4. Give me 3/2. Okay, 3/2 is actually equal to 150. Okay, so to find 3 units is basically 150 times 3. Okay, if you do your multiplication, it's gonna give you $4.50. Okay, so that's the cost of each cup of coffee. Okay, question 23. Hidayat has 8 meters of string. He cuts the strings. He cut the string into pieces, each measuring 3/4 meter long. So notice this one is 3/4 meter. Okay, and has some strings. Has some string left. Find the length of the remaining string left. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do is you need to use 8 meter. The 8 meter divided by 3/4. Okay, so change it to multiply 4/3. There's nothing to reduce, so this is gonna give you a 32/3. Okay, 32/3. Change it to mix. It'll be 10 and 2/3. Okay, so this is the remaining, right? Okay, but be careful, this is not 2/3 meter. This is 2/3. Just gonna write it over here. 2/3 of the 3/4 meter. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to use 2/3 multiplied by 3/4. So do your reducing. Divide by 3, divide by 3, divided by 2, divided by 2. Okay, so this is gonna give me 1/2 meter. So 1/2 meter is the answer. Okay, question 24. ABCD is a trapezium and ABCD, where is ABCD? Okay, so trapezium and FB is parallel to CD. Find angle X over here. Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna find is angle FAE is equals to 102 degree because of alternate angle. So this is 102. Okay, the alternate angle here. Next, I'm gonna find what is angle AEF. Okay, this one over here is 180 minus 140, which is equals to 40. Okay, so now to find angle X, I just need to look at triangle AEF and use 180 to minus 102 and minus away the 40. Okay, so 102 plus 40 is 142. 80 minus 42 will give me a 38 degree. Okay, so the answer is 38. Okay, question 25. The figure shows a cuboid with a square base of area 16 meter square. So there is a square base of 16 meter square. Okay, so immediately I know that the base is 4 meter. 4 meter. Okay, the area of the shaded face is 24 meter square. What is the height of the cuboid? So in order to find the height of the cuboid, now very straightforward, I can use let me write down the first step, right? 16 meter square is equals to 4 meter times 4 meter. Okay, this one is by Not sure how to get these, you got to do a bit of guess and check. Okay. Next will be to use a 24 divided by 4, okay, which will give me a 6 meter. So the answer of the height, okay, what is the height of the cuboid? It is 6 meter. Question 26. Complete the symmetric figure with the dotted line as the line of symmetry. Okay, so I'm going to try and draw it out because I can't use a ruler here, so you should be able to do a better job if this question is printed on a piece of paper. Okay, so I'm gonna trace, the dot will be here. I'm gonna try and join from here to here. Okay, and then the last step will be to join from here to here. Okay. Question 27. At present, Isabella is 9 years old and her mother is 43 years old. In how many years' time will Isabella's mother be 3 times as old as her? Okay, so in any age-related question, remember age question is always like constant difference. Okay, constant difference. Okay, or sometimes your teacher might call it difference unchanged. Okay, but you get the idea. So 3 unit, right? Okay, 3 times is the mother. Isabella will be 1 unit. Okay, so the difference over here is basically equal to 43 minus 9. Okay, 43 minus 9 will be equal to 34. So now we know that 2 units is equal to 34 and 1 unit will be equal to 17, right? So this is 17, 17. Okay, and this will be 17. So in how many years time would that be? So Isabella is 17 years old from 9 years old, right? So 17 minus 9 will give you 8 years. Okay, so the answer will be in 8 years time. Question 28. The figure below shows 3 quadrants with a radius of 4 cm. So this is 4 cm, 4 cm. Okay, and the square. So this is 4, this is 4, right? Okay, find the perimeter of the shaded region. Okay, so just nice, I've marked out the straight lines, and so I need to only find the circumference of the curved semicircle over here, right? Okay, so if they want you to leave your answers in terms of pi, that'll be slightly easier. Okay, so to find the circumference of the semicircle, I'm gonna use half times pi times d. Okay, the diameter will be 8 cm. Do your reducing. So divide by 2, divide by 2. So that will give me a 4 pi. Okay, so the parameter will be 4 pi plus 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 4, which is 16 cm. Okay, so that will be the answer. Question 29. A rectangular piece of paper was folded to form a trapezium ABCD. Okay, below. Find the unshaded area of the trapezium. Okay, unshaded area of the trapezium is basically this triangle over here. Okay, so this triangle over here is basically equal to this unshaded triangle over here, right? This white triangle. So I'm gonna maybe shade it with blue color. I'm gonna find what is the, I'm gonna call this the height. Here to here, it is 12 minus 7, right? So 12 minus 7 is 5 cm. And you know that this 20 cm here, right? Okay, so to find the area of the unshaded part of the trapezium, I just need to use half times 20 times 5. Okay, do your reducing, divided by 2, divided by 2. Okay, that will give me 50 cm square. Okay, so 50 cm square is the answer. Question 30, the figure shows an isosceles triangle within a semicircle. So this is the isosceles triangle. Okay, O is the center of the semicircle and the diameter of the semicircle is 12 cm. So diameter is 12 cm. Find the area of the shaded part. So this part, leave your answers in terms of pi. Okay, so I'm gonna first gonna find the area of the semicircle first, minus away the area of the triangle, and then after that I'm gonna divide by 2 to find the area of the shaded part. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find the area of the triangle, because we know that this is a 6 cm, right? Okay, so to find the area of the triangle, okay, half times 12 times 6, which is 36. Do your reducing, you will get the answer. Okay, next I'm gonna find the area of the semicircle. That'll be half times radius times pi, right? Okay, reduce your answer, divide by 2, divide by 2. Okay, 3 times 6 will give me 18 pi. Okay, this is area of the semicircle. So to find the area of these two parts, I need to use 18 pi minus 36. Okay, and to find one of the area, I need to divide this whole thing by 2. Okay, so in this case, because 18 and 36 both can be divided by 2, so we have to change it. We have to divide it by 2 to get a 9 minus 18. 9 pi minus 18. Okay, so this will be the answer for this question. We move on to paper 2, question 1. Okay, I must spend 30% of his money on a pencil and the remainder of his money on a file. He spent $1.60 more on the file than on the pencil. So how much money did he have at first? Okay, so if he spent 30% of his money on the pencil, and the remainder of his money, right? So remainder is 70%, right? That means 70% is spent on the file. Okay, since he spent 160 more on the file than the pencil, it means that the 40% more, okay, is equals to the 160. Okay, how much money did he have at first? So I'm gonna find what is 20% first. 20% I just need to divide by 2, right? Which is 80 cents. And then after that, to find 100%, okay, I just need to multiply by 5. Okay, so 80 cents times 5 will give me a $4. Okay, so from here to here, you divide by 2. And then from here to here, you multiply by 5. Okay, the same way as how from here to here, you divide by 2. And then from here to here, you multiply by 5. Question 2. There were 18 trays of egg tarts. Okay, each tray contained B egg tarts. 2 trays of egg tarts were sold. The remaining egg tarts were shared equally among 4 children. Okay, how many egg tarts did each child receive? Express your answers in terms of B. So in this question, the first step that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the 18 tray to minus away the 2 trays that were sold first. This will be left with 16 tray. Okay, so since each tray contain a B egg tarts, that means 16B is the total egg tarts, right? Total ET. Okay, and then they were shared among 4 children, so 16B divided by 4 will give me 4B. Okay, so each child will receive 4B egg tarts. Okay, question 3. Eleanor scored an average of 80 marks for her 3 revision papers. The full marks of each paper was 100 marks. Okay, each statement below is either true, false, or not possible to tell. For each statement, put a tick in the correct column. Okay, the score of one test is lower than 80. This is not possible to tell because it can be lower than 80, it can be higher than 80 for any one of the scores. Okay, Eleanor scored 65 and 74 for 2 of her tests. Okay, so for part 2, right, we can check if it is true or not. First, I need to find the total marks of her 3 tests, right? 80 times 3 is 240. Okay, if you use 240 minus 65 and minus 74, 240 minus 65 and minus 74, that will give me a 101, right? So this is definitely false because it's impossible to have 101 marks in the last test. Okay, so this is false. Question 4. The figure shows a 3/4 circle with center O and radius 35 centimeter. Okay, using the calculated value of pi, find the area of the figure. If your answers corrected to 2 decimal places. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find the area, right? Area of the figure. This is 3/5, right? Oh, sorry, not 3/5, 3/4, so 3/4. Okay, 3/4 circle, I'm gonna find the area times pi times r square. Okay, so this is gonna give me 304 times 35 squared times pi. Okay, 2886.338 and so on. Okay, so if you round it off to 2 decimal places, it'll be 2886.34. Okay, so 2886.34 is the answer. Okay, question 5. The line graph below shows the number of sweets sold by a shop from Monday to Thursday. Okay, what was the percentage increase in the number of sweets sold by the shop on Thursday as compared to Tuesday? Okay, so Tuesday we can see that the number of sweets is 40. Thursday is 140, right? Okay, so what is the increase? Okay, the increase is plus 100, right? Okay, so now I need to find what's the percentage increase in the number of sweets sold by the shop on Thursday as compared to Tuesday. So I'm gonna use the increase divided by the original, which is the one on Tuesday, multiplied by 100. Okay, so this is gonna give me 250%. Okay, question 6. in the post office, the postal charges for different masses were shown in the table below. On Monday, Mr. Tan posted 3 small toys of 25 gram each and 1 large toy of 30 gram using a regular box. On Tuesday, he posted 5 large toys of 35 grams each using an upsized box. Okay, if he posted both orders together on Wednesday in one upsized box, what's the difference in cost as compared to posting them on separate days? Okay, let's try to calculate the Monday first. Okay, Monday he posted 3 small toys each and 1 large toy of 30 grams, right? Using a regular box. Okay, so on Monday, 3 small toys will be 3 times 25. Okay, and 1 large toy of 30, so plus 30. Okay, that will give you a 105 grams, right? Okay, 105 grams, I will have to pay 120. Okay, regular sized box, right? Okay, 120. So I'm gonna write this as bracket. Okay, 120. Okay, next we're gonna look at the Tuesday one. On Tuesday, he posted 5 large toys of 35 grams each using an upsized box. Okay, so this question, Tuesday, I'm gonna write it here. Okay, 5 times 35. This will be 175 grams. Okay, 175 grams will be here, right? Okay, but he's using a upsized box, so it'll be $3. Okay. Upsize box of $3 175. Okay, so this Monday, Tuesday on if he posted both orders on Wednesday, so we're gonna do a simple calculation for Wednesday, right? Wednesday will be a 105 plus 175, right? Which is total. Okay, that will be 280 gram, right? Okay, 280 gram. What will I need? Okay, and he's posting it on the upsized box, right? Okay, upsized box will be here. Okay, 280 grams will be, this one will be $5. Okay, what's the difference in cost as compared to posting them on separate days? Okay, so this one over here, the total is $3 plus 120 is 420, right? Okay, so we can see that the difference is $5 minus 420, which is 80 cents. Okay, so the difference is I'll write it here, $5 minus 420, which is 80 cents. Question 7. In the figure, ABCD is a trapezium, so ABCD, okay, and ABC over here is an isosceles triangle. Okay, AB is parallel to CD, CD over here. AB is equal to BC, okay, and AC is a straight line. Okay, angle CAD is 75. Okay, CAD is the inside one, not everything. Okay, ADC is 69 degree. Find angle ABC over here. Okay, so the first angle that I want to find is angle ACD. Okay, Okay, using the triangle ACD, I'm gonna use 180 minus 75 minus 69. Okay, this will give me 36 degree. Okay, so this is 36. And using the alternate angle, this is also 36 degree. Okay, and so since triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle, then this angle over the angle BCA, okay, is also equal to 36 degree. So now in order to find angle ABC, I just need to use 180 minus 36 minus 36. Okay, that is going to give me a 108 degree. Okay, so this 36, this 36, and this is a 108. Okay, question 8. Tank A is fully filled with water, while tank B is empty. Jen poured water from tank A into tank B until the water level in two tanks is the same. Okay, what is the height of water in tank B in the end? Okay, so for this question, the first thing that I need to find is the volume of water. Volume of water. Okay, it'll be 15 times 12 times 18, and that will give me 3,240 cubic cm. Okay, so this type of question, there is a trick that you need to know in order to find the height, right? When they have the same water level. Okay, water level in the two tanks is the same. We need to find the ratio of the base area. Okay, so I'm gonna find the ratio of the base area, okay, of tank A is to tank B. Okay, base area of tank A will be 15 times 12. Base area of tank B will be 15 times 18. Okay, 15 times 12. Scroll it down a bit. Is 180. Okay, base area of a tank B is 15 times 18. It's 270. Okay, so change it to the simplest form. It's gonna give me 2:3. So now I'm gonna distribute the volume of water into these 2 and 3 and find out how much water is in the tank B. Okay, so the next step, I'm gonna move it to here. So the total of 5 units is equals to 3,240. Okay, I want to find 3 units, which is 3,240 over 5 times 3. Okay, so 3,240 divided by 5 times 3 will be 1,944. Okay, this is the volume of water in B. Okay, so if we want to find what is the height of water in tank B, in the end, we just need to use the volume of water, okay, divided by the base area of B. So the base area of B is 270, right? Okay, that will give me 7.2 centimeter. Okay, this will be the answer for question 8. Okay, question 9. ABCD is a rectangle which overlaps the square EFGH as shown. Okay, find the ratio of the shaded region to the unshaded region. Give your answer in the simplest form. Okay, so first I'm gonna find the area of shaded. Okay, which is the triangle EFH, right? Okay, since this is a square, we know that this is a 6. This is also a 6, right? Okay, because over here it says that it overlaps square EFGH. So it's gonna be half times 6 times 6. Okay, is gonna give you a 18 square cm. Okay, if you haven't realized, the area of the unshaded part is actually equal to the area of the rectangle. Okay, because this white color triangle over here, okay, you can move it into the shaded part because they are exactly the same. Okay, and then it will cover up the shaded part. So the area of the unshaded is basically 12 times 7. Okay. Okay, so now we need to find the ratio of the shaded region to the unshaded region, right? Which means that the answer will be shaded, unshaded. Okay, will be 18 is to 84. Just use your calculator to change it into the simplest form and you'll get 3 is to 14. Okay, question 10. Mei Mei bought a total of 119 strawberry jelly and longan jelly for her birthday party. Okay, after her friends had eaten 5/8 of the strawberry jelly and 2/3 of the longan jelly, an equal number of strawberry and longan jelly were left. Okay, so this is going to be important. Okay, how many jelly of each type did she buy? So this type of question, okay, we know that what's left, right? For the strawberry, it left. Okay, so if all her friends had eaten 5/8, that means what's left is 3/8, right? Okay, for the longan, what's left is 1/3. Okay, change the numerator to become the same, so times 3 times 3. Okay, I'm gonna be comparing 3/8 and 3/9. So once you have this, you know that the denominator, the 8 unit and 9 units will tell you the total, right? Okay, and then the numerator will tell you what's left. So now the next step that I need to do is okay, so 8 unit plus 9 unit is equals to the total, right? 119. Okay, 17 unit is equals to 119, and I can find what is 1 unit. 119 divided by 17 will give me 7. Okay, the question wants you to find how many jelly of each type did she buy. Each type, okay, so which means that 8 unit will be 56. Okay, this is basically the strawberry. Okay, and then 9 units will be 63, which is the longan. Okay, 56 plus 63, just double check, will give you back 119. Okay, so this is the answer for this question. Strawberry is 56 and longan is 63. Question 11. John and Lisha had 2,160 stamps. Okay, John gave 30% of his stamps to Lisha. Lisha then sold 50% of her stamps. Okay, they had 1,269 stamps left in the end. How many stamps did John have in the end? Okay, so in this question, we need to realize that in the first part, right, John gave 30% of his stamps to Lisha, so the total still remains at 2,160. Okay, but after Lisha sold 50% of her stamps, okay, they had 1,269 stamps left, right? Okay, so it means that the 50% sold, okay, is equal to 1,269. Oh, sorry, the 50% sold is equals to this 2,160 minus the 1,269 stamps left. Okay, so this question, okay, so I'm gonna straight away write like 50% sold is equals to 2,160 minus 1,269. Okay, so 2,160 minus 1,269 is 891 stamps. Okay, so in order to find 100%, right? So 100% of Lisha is gonna be equal to 891 times 2. Okay, so remember this is after John gave 30% of his stamps to Lisha, right? That means to find how many stamps did John have in the end, I'm gonna use 2,160 minus this 1,782. Okay, so 378. Okay, so this will be the answer for question 11. Question 12, in the figure below, STUV is a square, so this is a square. ST is equals to TW. Okay, so this is equal, we draw just a single line, this is equal to this, equals this, equal and equal. Okay, angle WXU, WXU is 103. Find angle XU, XU is this small one over here. Okay, the first angle that I want to find is this over here, which is angle SXT. Goes to 103 degree, right? Because of vertically opposite, so this is 103. Okay, next angle is I need this. Angle TSU is equals to 45. Okay, because it is a square, so this is 90, and then there's a diagonal line that cuts through it, so this is 45 degree. Okay, so next I want to find this angle over here, so angle STX. Okay, STX will be 180 minus 45 and minus 103. Okay, it's gonna be 32 degrees, so this is 32 here. Okay, the reason why I need this is because I want to find this angle over here. So angle XTU is equals to 90 minus 32, which will be 58 degree. Okay, so this is 58 degree. Next step, we need to realize that triangle TUW is actually a isosceles triangle, right? Okay, because TW is equals to TU. So now I can find what is angle. Okay, I can find what is angle TUW. Okay, angle TUW is 180 minus 58 and then divide by 2. Okay, it is 61 degree. So this whole thing here is 61. And I know that this angle here is also 45, right? Okay, so to find the angle XUW, okay, I need to use 61 minus 45. Okay, that will give me 16 degree. Question 13. The figure below is formed by a rectangle and 3 circles. So 3 circles here, X, Y, and Z. The diameter of circle X, okay, is half that of circle Y. The diameter of circle Y is half that of circle Z. Okay, line AB is the line of symmetry of the figure. Okay, what is the radius of circle X? We can do part A first. Okay, we're gonna let the diameter be 1 unit, right? Okay, which means that the diameter of Y will be 2 unit. Okay, if the diameter of Y is 2 unit, that means the diameter of Z will be 4 unit. So 4 plus 2 plus 1 is 7 unit. Is equals to the 84 centimeter. Okay, 1 unit will be equal to okay 12 cm, and so the radius of it will be 12 divided by 2, which is 6 cm. Okay, so we have found the answer for part A. Okay, next for part B, we need to find the shaded area. Okay, so to find the shaded area, okay, let's find out what is the length, that means here to here, sorry, the height and the breadth first. Okay, so I need what is 2 units. 2 units is equals to 24 centimeter. Okay, this is for part B. I need what is 4 unit also. 4 unit is basically 48 centimeter. Okay, so here to here is 48. Here to here is 24. Okay, so we know that the radius of Y is 12 cm. So I'm gonna use to find the shaded area. Shaded area. Okay, I'm gonna use the area of the rectangle, which is 48 times 24. Okay, and then I'm gonna minus away the area of the circle. Area of the circle will be pi. Okay, I'm gonna use 3.14 instead. Okay, because over here the question states that pi equals 3.14. 3.14 times 12 square. So this one is the area of rectangle, and this is the area of circle Y. Okay, I'm gonna subtract them. Okay, since you have a calculator, okay, 48 times 24 minus 3.14 times 12 square. Okay, that will give you 699.84 square cm. Okay, so this is the answer for part B. Okay, question 14. Molly had some 20-cent and 50-cent coins. 7/8 of the coins were 20-cent coins and the rest were 50-cent coins. Okay, after Molly had spent $78 worth of 50-cent coins and 3/7 of the 20-cent coins, she had 4/7 of the coins left. Find the number of 50-cent coins Molly had left. Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna write down is the ratio of the 20-cent coins is to the 50-cent coins. Okay, that will be 7:1 because 7/8 of the coins were 20-cent coins and the rest were 50-cent coins. So this is keep in mind the ratio of the number. Okay, not the amount of money. Number of coins. Okay, after Molly has spent $78 worth of 50-cent coins and 3/7 of the 20-cent coins. Okay, she had 4/7 of the coins left. So I'm gonna write down spend, right? Spend 3/7. Okay, so you'll be like spending 3 units, right? So this is maybe let's write down what's left. You spend and then you'll be left with 4 units. Okay, and then after Molly has spent $78 worth of 50-cent coins. Okay, if you do some working over here, $78 divided by 0.50, that is equal to 156 coins. So spend, that means a minus 156 coins. Okay, and then she had 4/7 of the coins left. Okay, so now it's a bit difficult to compare because between this and this number of coins at first, right? And this is the number of coins in the end, right? The denominator is different. So I'm gonna make them the same by multiplying by 7 and multiplying by 8. Okay, so this one I'm gonna leave it here because I'm not gonna need it anymore. Gonna do some working. 7/8 times 7 will be 49/56, right? Okay, and then 4/7 is equals to times 8 times 8 is 32 out of 56. Okay, so now I'm gonna do my working here. So 20 cent is to 50-cent coins. Okay, number of coins. Okay, this is gonna become a 49 is to times 7 times 7, 49 is to 7. Okay, so now same thing, spend 3/7. and minus 156 coins. Okay, so now we know that 4 times 7, this is a 20. I'll write it in blue. Okay, this is left. Okay, 28 units. And then remember over here it says that she had 4/7 of the coins left, right? 4/7 is 32 units over 56. Okay, since this is 32 units, then we know that this is a 4 unit. Okay, because 28 plus 4 is 32. Okay, now we have something because from 7 unit drop to 4, you can see that there is a 3 units drop, right? Okay, so now we need to find the number of 50-cent coins Molly had left. Okay, so from here we know that 3 units is equal to 156. Okay, 1 unit will be equal to 52, and so 4 units will be equal to 208. Okay, so 208 will be the answer. Question 15. The cafe had a promotion for every 3 adults who ordered a set lunch each. Okay, the 4th adult will get a set lunch free. There was a 70% discount given for each child set lunch. Okay, the price of 1 set lunch for each child and adult is shown below. So the child price is $28. Okay, the adult one is 48. In case you can't see. Okay, Boston planned a birthday celebration for 5 adults and 3 children. Okay, how much would he have to pay altogether? So we're gonna write down, we're gonna calculate the total that the adults need to pay first. So 3 adults, and the 4th one will get it free. Okay, so 3 adults is equals to 48 times 3, right? Right, dot dot. Okay, 48 times 3, which is equal to 144, right? So since the 4th adult will get a free set lunch, so it is as if 4 adults is equals to 144. So 5 adults will need to pay. Okay, 144 plus another $48. Okay, which is $192. We need to calculate the 3 children also. Okay, so the 3 child is 28 times 3, right? Which is equal to $84. So remember there is a 70% discount, right? So after discount, okay, so after the 70% discount, you'll be left with 30%. So I will straight away find 30% times 84, and that will give me $25.20. So in order to find the total, I'm gonna write it here. Okay, total is equals to 192 plus 25.2, and that will give me 217.20. This is the answer for part A. Okay, for part B, during payment, Boston saw that he was also charged a GST of 7% on the bill. So how much GST did he pay? Give your answer corrected to 2 decimal places. So now that we have the total that he need to pay, which is 217.2, to find the GST is gonna be quite straightforward. I just need to find what is 7% of the total 217.2. Okay, that will be $15 and okay, this is the value that is shown in the calculator. Okay, round it off to 2dp, it will be this. This will be 217.20 and this will be 15.20. Question 16. Xiao Li wanted to buy a dress. She saw a pink dress on sale at 10% discount and the yellow dress at 20% discount. Both dresses had the same discounted price. Okay, to buy both dresses, Xiao Li needs $16 more than what she had. Okay, she bought the yellow dress and had $92 left. Okay, what was the discount given for the yellow dress? Okay, both dresses had the same discounted price, which means that 90% of the pink, okay, is equals to 80% of the yellow. Okay, let's draw a simple model over here. If she wants to buy both dresses, okay, which is the pink and yellow. Okay, she will be short of $16. So I'm gonna draw another bar which represents the amount of money that she got. Okay, so this bar will represent the amount of money that Xiao Li has, which is short of $16. So the $16 will be here to here. Okay, so if she had bought the yellow dress, she will have $92 left. So I'm gonna draw another bar here, which represents okay, the yellow. Okay, and so here to here will be the $92 left. I think it'll be easier if I reverse this, okay, and change this to yellow instead, and this to pink. Okay, so we can now see that the pink dress, right, is equals to 92 plus $16, right? So 92 plus 16 is equals to okay, 108, right? What was the discount given to the yellow dress? Okay, so this is also the cost of the yellow dress. That means 80% of yellow is equals to 108, right? So since the discount is 20%, that means I want to find 20%. Okay, you'll be equal to 108 divided by 4. Okay, the discount given for the yellow dress is $27. Okay, so this is for part A. Part B, how much money did Sally have at first? So how much money did she have at first? Okay, let's find out what is 100%. What is the cost of the yellow dress, right? Oh, which is $108, right? So which means that here to here is the 108. Okay, so for part B, you just need to use 108 plus 92. Okay, that will be $200, and that's the amount of money that Xiaoli have at first. Question 17. Mrs. Daisy packed and sold chocolates in big boxes of 8 and small boxes of 5. Okay, at first there were twice as many small boxes of chocolates as big boxes. She sold half the number of small boxes and some big boxes. Okay, she had 320 chocolates left in all these boxes. The number of chocolates left in the small boxes was 3 times the number of chocolates left in the big boxes. Find the total number of big and small boxes Mrs. Daisy used to pack all the chocolates. Okay, so the first clue that I'm gonna use is there were twice as many small boxes of chocolates as big boxes, which means that the ratio of small is the big, right? This one is the number of boxes. Maybe 2:1. Okay, she sold half the number of small boxes and some big boxes. She had 320 chocolates left in these boxes. Okay, the next clue that I'm gonna use is this one over here. I think the number of chocolates left in the small boxes was 3 times the number of chocolates. Okay, left in the big boxes. So the next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna convert this into the ratio of the number of chocolates. Okay, using this over here, pack and sold chocolates in boxes of big boxes of 8 and small boxes of 5. So when I times 5 to this ratio and I times 8 to this ratio, it is gonna become 10:8. And this is the number of chocolates. Okay, then the next thing that I need to look out for is this one over here. Okay, she sold half the number of small boxes and some big boxes, which means that sold 5 units, right? Okay, so this will be left with 5 units for the small. Okay, and sold some big boxes, because this is number of boxes, so I'm not so sure what is the number over here. Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone, but I have another clue over here. Okay, the number of chocolates left in the small boxes, which is the 5 unit, right? Okay, was 3 times the number of chocolates left in the big boxes. Okay, that means the number of chocolates left over here will be 5/3 units, right? Okay, and over here it says that she had 320 chocolates, okay, left in all the boxes. That means this is gonna be equal to 320 chocolates. Okay, so we're gonna do the working over here. 5 unit plus 5/3 unit will be equal to 320. So 5 plus 5 over 3 will be equal to 6 and 2/3 unit. Okay, so I'm gonna find what is 1 unit. 320 divided by 6 and 2/3. Okay, which is 48. I want to find what is 5 units. Okay, 48 times 5 is 240. Okay, this is the number of chocolates, okay, in the small boxes left. Okay, so we know that this is exactly 240. For the sake of completion, I'm gonna find out what is the 5 over 3 unit. 5 over 3 is 1 and 2/3 unit, right? Okay. This is 80, so this is 80. Okay, I should have used a 320 minus 240, that'll be easier. Okay, so the next step that I need to do is I want to find how many small boxes were there at first. Okay, so 240 divided by 5, right? Okay, will be 48 boxes. Okay, this is 48 boxes, this is left, right? So 48 times 2 96 small boxes. Okay, at first. Okay, since at first it is 2:1, that means 2 unit is equals to 96. I can find what is 3 unit. It will be 96 divided by 2 times 3. So it will be 144. Okay, boxes. Find the total number of big and small boxes used to pack all the chocolates, right? Okay, yep. So 144 will be the answer. Okay, so we have come to the end of the paper. If you have any questions, you can leave me a comment or you can contact me through my Facebook or WhatsApp number. And as always, if you're looking for any tuition in the Punggol area, you can feel free to contact me. If not, then I will see you in the next paper.